The evolution of Karen from someone who harasses people of color to basically a sexist trope for women who stand up for themselves in commercial interactions. I'm sure there are people who abuse it, but did y'all watch The Perfect Neighbor about the unaliving of A.J. Owens by a Karen? And because of shit like this, I just can't hate on the term yet. This neighbor harassed children, mostly black children, for playing in a yard that was not hers, called the police constantly, and eventually ended up unaliving one of their mothers. And then she played the total victim card that she feared for her life because it's Florida and that's how you stand your ground. That this big, angry black woman was coming to unalive her. And that's Karen behavior. That it's dangerous. I mean, from calling the cops on people because you're walking your dog or whatever, that's what it is. I made a post last week or the week before on diagonalism. How especially the alt-right is especially good at taking a term and flipping it to mean something else. Naomi Klein talks about that in her book Doppelganger. So I wouldn't be shocked if people are misusing the term, because when you do that, the word loses its power. This is done with things like woke, which is originally AAVE, that then got used a lot to mean wake up, pay attention. And now is used as a bad thing, you're woke. So now people don't want to use it anymore. Or inclusion. It's well, you're not inclusive of my Yahtzee ideology, therefore you're not really inclusive. It loses its meaning. And with how misogyny already dismisses women who are assertive, calling them aggressive or bitchy or whatever, I wouldn't be surprised if there is an intentional movement to try to dismiss this term Karen, which it really would suck to be born with the name Karen. That is not your fault. To try to rob the language of this very dangerous role that white women have played in the United States and before the U.S. was a country, but in, colonial America, setting up specifically black folks to be unalived, either by themselves or usually at the hand of someone else, and then playing the innocent card. And that is something that, whatever we call it, we don't need to stop talking about. And if you think I'm exaggerating, watch this documentary. My partner and I had no idea what this was about. He just turned it on. It was fucking horrifying.